Hello, today we're starting the 12-inch quilt block series. I'm starting with this one, and I like to call this Stripy so-and-so because it's the simplest one to create. You'll need 4 strips measuring 3.5 by 12.5 inches. I'm not listing this as a 10-minute challenge because that wasn't the point. However, I did time the making of this to figure out how quickly a quilt could be made from this simple block. I'm currently undecided whether to time the other blocks or not. What do you think? I mean, is knowing how long a block is going to take to make useful? So, timer set. Take the first 2 strips and place them right sides together. Pin them if you want to. Sew across that edge using a 1/4 inch seam allowance. As you can see, I'm not using an iron here, and I really should, but I'd forgotten to set it up. Anyone have any idea where I can buy more hours in the day so I can become more organised? But you get the gist. Press to set the seam, then open it up and press the seam downward. Flip that over and give it a quick run over with the iron from the top. Place the 3rd strip right side together at the bottom of those first 2. Sew that up in the same way. Then go ahead and press the seam as before, again downwards. Repeat that process again to add the final strip. As you can see, all the seam allowances run in the same direction. Flip it over and give it a good run over with the iron from the top, and that's it. If you've enjoyed following along with this one, go ahead and make up lots. They work really well in all orientations. So you can spin them around, flip them top to bottom to get a slightly different look. I know what it's like to really want to create something but not have enough time to devote to it to keep moving forward. So I've got no patience, which doesn't help at all. With this block, as you can see, it took just over 5 minutes. To be honest, even if I ironed the seams, the time wouldn't be any different as I finger press them, which takes a little longer anyway. So if you wanted to create, say, a crib size quilt using these blocks, which is 47 by 55 inches here in the UK, you'll need 20 fully made blocks. Given the length of time this one took, you could get a top completed in roughly 2 hours. I'll add a link to a blog post I wrote detailing how many blocks you need to create for a few different sizes of quilt, and I did, if I recall correctly, add a list of standard quilt sizes to that post too, in both UK and US measurements. If you plan to make an entire quilt from this particular block, I would suggest not trimming them until you have them all made. That way you can trim them down to the size of the smallest block. We will be uploading more blocks over the coming months, so you may want to wait and create a sample quilt once they're all done, but obviously choice is completely yours. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel.